I'm holding here an extremely controversial book within the fields of comparative mythology and folklore. This is Hamlet's Mill, a book whose thesis is so controversial that it was met with extreme scholarly pushback. The central argument of Hamlet's Mill is that ancient civilizations had knowledge of a complex astronomical process known as the precession of the equinoxes, and that they encoded this knowledge into their folklore and mythology. The book was first published in 1969 by two academic historians of science, Giorgio de Santillana and Hertha von Dechen. The title is in reference to Shakespeare's famous Hamlet, who took his name from Amleth, the legendary Scandinavian figure delivered to us historically by Saxo Grammaticus's Gesta Danorum. Amleth is associated with a magical mill called Grody, which is looked after by two giants called Fenja and Menja. This mill churns out gold, peace, and plenty. One day, Menja grows tired and decides to stop grinding the mill, which now only produces salt. Eventually, the mill falls into the bottom of the ocean and creates a terrible whirlpool called the Maelstrom, which acts as a portal to the land of the dead. These mythemes of the magic mill and the Maelstrom are directly connected to the idea of the precession of the equinoxes, which is an astronomical process in which the tilting of the ecliptic plane causes the periodic changing of the pole star. This results in a celestial shifting through the signs of the zodiac over a period of roughly 26,000 years. The argument that Hamlet's Mill is making is that disparate ancient civilizations knew about precession and that they were encoding it in the stories about the broken mill, leading to a loss of a golden age. The authors find the figure of Hamlet or Amleth, who is cursed by knowledge and familial dispute, in the Finnish Kalevala, the Iranian Shahnameh, the Indian Mahabharata, and in the biblical figure of Samson. The Maelstrom, which they argue appears as Charybdis, is often connected to a cosmic tree, which they identify as Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life, and the darkening oak of the Kalevala. Hamlet's Mill is long and complex, bringing in a wide range of mythological, folkloric, and historic sources. It was not well received, however, with one scholar calling it amateurish in the worst sense because of its comparative method. At the very least, the book is extremely provocative, and if you'd like to hear a fascinating story, I'd recommend giving it a read.